eventually Ring of Honor came around to Dover.
Yes, right down the street from where my parents, my dad, my stepmom lived.
For the Wrestler taping. And that was a blast for me. I think you might have gotten on camera in the crowd.
Yeah, you can see me in the movie. There's a scene where at the end Mickey Rourke is giving a speech and the camera does a complete 360 around him, around the entire arena as he's talking, and you could spot me and my sister Mackenzie.
And you can see my arm and my neck behind the hard cam. Here's what's funny about that. I knew it was going to be shot over a couple days, and the way we were going to do it is match, scene, match, scene, match, scene. And that's basically how the shooting went. And it occurred to me, wait a minute, my hard cam's over there. If I hit record, the red light on the other side is going to be visible. So in the movie, if the take's used, all I have to do is look for that red light and find myself. So that's the shot that's actually in the movie that you just mentioned, where the camera circles around Randy the Ram while he's in the ring and you can spot us. So that was a really fun experience.
Do you remember what happened with me that night with the crew?
With you?
With me and my brother and my sister when you were wrapping up.
No.
And I got to meet the crew.
I was too busy getting Marissa Tomei Stand-in's phone number.
I was just, you know, we were waiting around because you were staying at our house that weekend. So we were waiting for you. All of a sudden, Darren Aronofsky comes out, Mickey Rourke comes out, Ernest Miller come out, all together. And I walked up to Aronofsky to talk to him because the first our movie I ever snuck into was in the Red Bank movie theater. I bought a ticket to something and went and saw Pi, his first movie. I told him I was like 15 or 16. I told him, and he thought it was hilarious and great.
Oh, so you like Pi. You'll hear that Chris and I are just basically Beavis and Butthead.
Mickey Rourke was standing there. I just said, you know, hey, nice to meet you. Ernest Miller was there too. I said, hey, nice to meet you. Put out my hand. He rolled his eyes at me and walked away. I was just blown away, like, the balls on this guy. He's the one that's the actual wrestler, the Hollywood actor, and the guy that's been nominated for Academy Awards are the two nicest guys. And the old wrestler that hasn't worked in years is the one that won't shake your hand.
He's a notorious dick. Yeah. I met him. Well, I wouldn't even say met him because I had a similar experience out in San Francisco when Ring of Honor went out there. He couldn't be bothered to stop talking to Virgil or Mike Jones for that brief time when he was his assistant in the Sullivan era of 2000. He couldn't be bothered to acknowledge me either.
Yeah.
And it sucks because I was a big fan of his on-screen character.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was hilarious what he was doing.
Now, around this time was when we were starting the Roundtable.
Yep.
What do you remember about the formation of the Wrestling Roundtable?